This episode is going to be a little different because the episode we're looking at today is the only one that is not available among fans, and that's episode 0003, where they did Star Force Fugitive Alien 2. Yeah, and the KTMA years, they actually did Fugitive Alien 2 before Fugitive Alien 1. Anyway, however, host segments of this still exist because a couple of the host segments were featured on the scrapbook tape, and B, a couple were featured when Jim Mallon released them back last decade when he still owned the rights to Mystery Science Theater 3000. And whereas this episode did not actually air on Thanksgiving, it aired the weekend after Thanksgiving. So they still had a few more things to talk about on Thanksgiving. I'm DJ Particle, and this is MSTie Review. Okay, one thing you will notice about the host segments from 0003 is they are heavy with Joel's experiments. Whereas there was not an invention exchange back then, as you may have seen on clips on the previous two episodes, Joel would occasionally, spotlight one of his inventions. He spotlighted the, for example, the airbag helmet. But in this episode, he spotlights 3 different inventions. That's a lot for one episode. And as you know, Joel Hodgson is a prop comic, or at least he was back when he was doing stand-up. And he would use this show to showcase all his different inventions and try to wow the bots with them.
And outer space is really an excellent place to develop new projects and new ideas. Like this is a new invention I made for farm people. It's a martial arts device called Numclux. Hey, bring it in a little bit, Cambot. Come on in a little bit. This is a thing I developed for people who are robbing banks. Normally I can't advocate the use of weapons, but this will help. This special silencer clips onto a gun, and it suddenly allows the bank robber to communicate more clearly, all right? I want you and everybody in the place over there, except maybe you and you and you, but other than that, everyone else goes over there. Get it, fella?
Oh, very clever, Joel Hudson.
Thanks, Crow. This last thing is a thing I invented for people who are suffering from back or neck pain. It's called the Cairo helmet, and it demonstrates like this.
One thing you may have noticed, Joel, in this period at least, was calling Gypsy Gypsum. Why? I don't know. The opening theme still called her Gypsy. As a matter of fact, he was even occasionally using male pronouns to refer to her. Does that make Gypsy a transgender bot? Anyway, well, the bots also wanted to know what drugs were like.
What's this on your mouth?
Bro, man.
Do those guys the boys are getting you to
Bro did it.
That's stupid.
Bro.
It doesn't make any sense
Not
that
me.
you should do that. They're just trying to emulate what drugs are like on Earth.
What a drug.
Well, it's just something people take to alter their sensibilities. I guess the thing that made the most sense about it was Salvador Dali, this great surrealistic painter, said, "I don't take drugs, I am drugs."
That's pretentious.
Yeah, it's kind of pretentious. Yeah, you could say that. But I knew you guys would be wondering about this sooner or later, so I made these glasses that will help simulate that. So you put these on. You can bring it in, Cambot, here a little bit. You put these on, and it's real trippy. Oh, I'm freaking. Help me. Please, excuse me.
Let me
Can I go to the
drive.
bathroom?
Let me
The walls
drive.
I'll show you like this. You know how I put a motion detector in your exoskeleton?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, it's kind of like this, okay? This is what drugs are like for a human being.
Whoa, man. Whoa.
Like that. See?
Cool.
Whoa.
Oh, bad trip.
And like I said, they had a little more to talk about regarding Thanksgiving. And Joel has basically charged Crow with telling Gypsy all about the story of Thanksgiving. The only problem is, I think Crow had some wires crossed in his knowledge.
The Pilgrims first came to America in a gigantic green and yellow moving van until they bumped into a Plymouth, and then they got out of the van and took turns starving.
Starving.
Yeah, starving. I was just taking the liberty of explaining Thanksgiving to Gypsum.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, Joel Hodgson, we don't get the part after when they sat down with the Indians and ate mace.
Oh, no, it's not mace. It's maize. Maize is a Native American word for corn.
You mean they would spray corn in each other's face during protest?
No, but that's pretty close.
Then Miles Standoff and the Prince Queen Pocawatha loaded the turkey catapults and started pelting the Nina, the Pinto, and the Santa Maria.
Santa Claus.
Yes, Santa Claus. And that's why we have to start shopping right away after Thanksgiving. See, that's how it works.
And believe it or not, that pretty much does it for what we know of episode 0003, the only episode that is not in the fans' collection. And the reason why it's not, when Joel released 0001 and 0002, he intended to release 0003. But apparently 0003 was not in the Mallon vaults, as fans tended to call it. So this episode may truly be lost forever. Hopefully someone out there had the forethought to tape it. But I'm not holding my breath. It has now been almost 30 years, and no one has come forward yet with a full copy of this episode. Who knows, maybe Joel will find it at some point down the line. Maybe Mallon himself will find it and cough it up. I mean, after all, Joel's production company, Satellite of Love LLC, now owns the rights to Mystery Science Theater 3000. But we will soon see. As regards to what we know of 0003, I wish we could see the whole thing. All those riffs. Lost. Until next time, where we start going into Gamma Hell with 0004. I'm DJ Particle, and I'm signing off. Boom.